confess, it's very difficult because I don't read books in full. I just read 20 books, bits and pieces. So Annie is going to talk about Lao Tzu, and the first thing I did was to check in this book what was the point of evolution of Lao Tzu. I don't know if you know that we are living here in a school, right? In the same way that when we go to school and we go grade after grade, in our life school, we also go and we go up grades. There are 7 grades, and Lao Tzu was a 7. Well, he was 0.4 when he lived. He was born in 570 BC. He was contemporary of Buddha in India and Confucius in China. And he was already, when he died, he was level 4. Just to give you an idea, Gandhi was a 2nd degree initiate. Most of the humanity now, we are not quite yet at the 1. We may be 1. So basically, when we get to that point of 1 is when our soul is talking to us, saying, hello, I'm here. Why don't you start doing some meditation so that I can get closer to you? So that's the deal. When we are conscious that we have God inside, we are very close to the first initiation. Obviously there are people who have gone ahead of us, and just to give you an idea, there are initiations that are in the planet, right up to 5, and then they have perfected quite a lot. That's why they're called masters, because they have mastered certain things, which we are on the work of doing. And then after that, they go beyond our planet, and they go into the solar initiations, or even farther away, cosmic initiation. Lao Tzu is actually now in Sirius. He is a 7th degree initiate. He is not in our planet anymore. And so I'm going to read from Benjamin Creme, Maitreya's Vision, Volume 3, so that we get an idea in case I didn't make it clear. The masters, these are men who have gone ahead of us in evolution and have completed the journey on which we are still engaged. They need no longer live on this planet, but accept the responsibility of remaining here to guide the rest of us to the same perfection. The group of spiritually illuminated men have lived for millennia in the remote mountains and desert areas of the world, like the Himalayas, the Andes, and the Carpathians. From these mountains and desert retreats, they have beneficially overseen the evolution of humanity from the earliest times. Cycle after cycle, one of these great ones has come into the world to teach humanity the way forward. The next step in our evolution to perfection. These teachers are known historically, among others, as Hercules, Hermes, Rama, Mithra, Vyasa, Krishna, Confucius, Zoroaster, Shankaracharya, the Buddha, the Christ, Mohammed. So this is just a taste so that we know. I have this book by my bed. It's called The Tao of Motherhood. In my spiritual journey, I've chosen to serve planet Earth through my work, to serve children through education, and I'm a mother as well. So I figure that Tao will help me to become a better mother. So I've chosen a couple of poems from here. As you know, Tao, Lao Tzu talk about the way. I consider that way the truth. Sometimes we get sidetracked from the way, and people, books, experiences help us going back into that way, into the path. So this is called perspective. And it says, remember, you and your child are travelers through infinite time. How you interact is important enough to change lifetimes of karma. Yet, it is an insignificant drop in the ocean of relationship through which you both move. Keep in mind the endless nature of being, and your journey will gain perspective. So sometimes parents get frustrated and we lose our temper with our children, so to have that perspective, it helps. We are, in a journey that is infinite. There is this other one called the way. The way cannot be defined. It is only when you are in its flow that it becomes known to you. If parents, the guardians of the human race, could hold on to the way, children would naturally grow strong and healthy in body, mind, and spirit. Nothing special would be needed. Because we have forgotten the way, roadmaps and instructions have come into being. One must know when to put aside the instructions and find the way. The single most important instruction is this: meditate on the eternal. As the river finds the sea, you will find the way. And I just want to finish saying that Lao Tse obviously lived a long time ago, and he is very far away from us now in Sirius, but he's very much alive. Today, people are realizing that the deep nature connection that he talked about in the 5th century before Jesus is really the way to develop our brains. And scientists are now proving that. And the other thing that is very much alive today is our consciousness to take care of our planet. He could see the whole nature as one with us. And that's what I take with me from that. Thank you.